Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam. Beta. Walaikum Assalam.
Sir, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir.
Walaikum Assalam. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students, open your science textbook and come on page 163. Today, inshallah, we will do book page 163, 164, and 165. Chapter 12, Variation and Classification. Today, we will do the book exercise. So you must have a pencil and eraser in your hand, please. Okay, dear students, before starting our today's lecture, let's review our previous lecture. Previously, we were talking about the animal kingdom, about the vertebrates and invertebrates, about the different group of insects. So I will ask some questions from you and you will answer these questions. Those students who want to give the answer, they should raise their hands and I will give an opportunity to them. Okay, so unmute yourself, and those students who knows the answer, they raise their hand first. I will ask from them. Okay, dear students, here is first question for you. Name the two main groups of the animal kingdom. Name the two groups of animal kingdom. And I will ask this question from Abdullah Jan. Abdullah Jan, will you answer,
Sir,
please?
vertebrates and invertebrates.
Very good, very nice. The two main group of the animal kingdom is so-called vertebrates and invertebrates. The two main groups of animals were divided into two groups, that is so-called vertebrates and invertebrates. Well, come towards the second question. Which group of animal is more on earth? Which group of animal is more on earth? Yes. So who will answer this? Please raise your hands. Those students who wanna give the answer of this question, they should raise their hands. I will ask from them. Yes. Let me give you a clue. Okay. There are two types of animal groups. That is what's so called vertebrates and invertebrates. So which animals were in more number? Vertebrates or invertebrates? Yes, come on.
Sir, vertebrates. Sir, vertebrates.
No, the in your book there is a literature that mentioned that the vertebrates are in larger number, but that is not correct. Okay, the invertebrates are in uh, large number. About 97% of the animals belongs to the invertebrates because all the insects belongs to the invertebrates. Okay, so you have to make a correction there that literature is not correct. Okay, invertebrates are about 97% and the vertebrates are less than 5%. Okay, so you have to clear your mind that invertebrates are in more number as compared to that of the vertebrates. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Invertebrates are about 97% and the vertebrates are less than 5%. Okay, come towards the third question. Why the spider is in different group from insects? Why the spider is in different group from insects? And who will answer this question, please? Raise your hands. Yes, it's a very easy question.
Because it have the
Yes, will you repeat your answer, please? Because,
because it have eight,
yes, very good. Because the spider has
it have 8 legs.
yes, the spider has 8 legs, so that's why it is put in different group from insects. The insects have 6 legs, but the uh, spider have 8 legs, so that's why it is put in different group. Okay. Okay, come towards the true and false. Frog is an example of invertebrates. Ahmad Ibrahim will answer this. Is it true or false? Frog is an example of
False.
invertebrates. It's a false because frog is belong to the amphibians and amphibians were belongs to the vertebrates. Okay, so frog is an example of vertebrates, not invertebrates. It's a false statement. Okay, this statement is a false statement. Come towards the second true false. Animals without backbones are called invertebrates. I will ask this question from Muhammad Shoaib Suhail. Muhammad Shoaib Suhail will answer this, please.
Sir, true.
It's a true statement. Okay, all those animals that do not have a backbone, they were so called invertebrates. Okay, that were so called invertebrates. So this is all about our previous knowledge. Okay, now come towards the book exercise. But before the book exercise, let me review about the inherited traits and the continuous traits. Okay. So, dear students, inherited traits, two students raise their hand. You have a question? Muhammad Shuaib Suhail and Ahmad Shahid, you have a question?
No sir, मैं बताऊंगा.
Okay, okay. Dear students, inherited traits are those traits that you got from your parents. Okay, are that is what so called genetical traits. Okay, those traits that you got from your forefathers or from your parents, that is what so called inherited traits. For example, your hair color, your eye color, your muscle structure, your bone structure, and even the features like the shape of your nose. Okay, so many other traits are also belongs to inherited traits like dimples, like freckles, like your the shape of your chin. Okay, and your body physics. So all of them belongs to the inherited traits. Okay, all of them were belongs to your inherited traits. Inherited traits are those traits that will go and pass down from generation to the next generation. Okay, and they were belongs to the families. Okay, or that is what so called genetical traits. Okay, genetical traits these are physical characteristics that are passed from parents to their babies or their children's or offsprings. Okay, that is what so called the inherited traits. This question is closely related to the inherited traits. Okay, this question is closely resembles with the inherited traits. Okay, so the diagram shows the father and mother and their 4 children. Okay, so in this diagram, this picture is belongs to father. Okay, he is a father and his name is Phil. She is mother and her name is Liz. 4 children were there: Ellison, Tom, Matthew, and Jane. These are the four children. Okay, Ellison, Tom, Matthew, and Jane. We have to answer. We will see this picture and we will answer these questions. From which parent has Ellison inherited her hair type? Yes, Ellison. He is Ellison. Okay. Muhammad Shoaib Suhail. Yes, he is.
सर आप इसका PPTX भेज सकते हैं?
I will send at the end of this lecture.
Okay sir, thank you sir.
Okay, from which parent has Ellison inherited her hairstyle? Who will tell me? He is Ellison. He got her hairstyle from whom? From Liz
From his
or
mother.
Phil? From her mother. Okay,
Liz.
from her mother. Okay, you have to write mother in front of this statement, please. You have to write the word mother in front of this statement. Yes. Okay. From which parent has Jane inherited her nose shape?
Sir, mother. Liz, mother.
She is Jane. Okay. So, from which parent has Jane inherited her nose shape? Look at the structure of the Jane's nose and the structure of her mother. So, she got her nose shape from her mother. Okay. She got her nose shape from her mother. Okay. She got her nose shape from her mother. Okay. Come towards the third statement. How many of the children inherited their eye color from their father? How many of the children inherited whom? They were
Tom and Jane.
Tom and Jane. Yes.
Tom
two of
and
them.
Jane.
Yes, yes. Tom and Jane have got their eye color from their father. So Tom and Jane have the eye color that they got from their father. You have to write two in front of them. Okay, come towards the fourth statement. Which children inherited their mother's chin shape?
Sir, Tom and Jane. 3. Tom, Jane, Ellison.
Very good. Ellison, Tom, and Jane. Okay. Ellison, Tom, and Jane have got their mother's chin shape. Okay. Ellison, Tom, and Jane have got their mother's
Jane.
chin shape. Okay. This is the shape of their chin. This is also called chin. Okay. Only Matthew got their father chin shape. Okay. Come towards the last statement. Ellison has longer hair than Tom. Okay. Look at here. He is Tom and he is Ellison. Okay. Ellison has longer hair than Tom. Explain why this characteristic is not inherited. Because this is what's so called a continuous variation. Okay. This is what's so called a continuous trait, and continuous trait belongs to the person to person. Okay. It will depends upon person that he kept longer hair or shorter hair. Okay. So this is so called a acquired variation. Okay. This is what so called acquired variation, because acquired variation are all those variations that adopt by person to person. Yes. Done?
Done, sir.
Can I move to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now come towards the types of variations. There are two types of variation. One is so-called discontinuous variation, and the other one is so-called continuous variation. Those variation that comes from your parents or from your forefathers, that is what so-called discontinuous variation. Okay, and there will be no more possibilities. Only two possibilities were there. They were so-called cut and dried variations. Okay, cut and dried characteristics, there are no in between. Means only two variations were comes there. That is what so-called discontinuous variation. But in continuous variation, a gradual or not so clear-cut variation means it is varying with person to person. That is what so-called a continuous variation. Okay, the example is the bill-shaped graph. Okay, the bill-shaped graph will gives you an idea about the continuous variation. The bill-shaped graph I explained earlier, that is about the number of students present there in a class, and they were gives the idea about their heights. Okay, so a bill-shaped graph is obtained from their heights graph. The classes are artificial and have been decided upon by us to make it easier to draw a graph. Okay. What about the discontinuous variation? Always caused by genes. This is what's so called genetical. Okay. These are the genetical traits that you adopted from your parents or from your forefathers. But the continuous variations are artificial and they have been decided upon by us to make it easier to draw a graph. Also, it may be caused by genes or environment or both. Okay. For example, the pupil or the living style of the pupil of Saudi Arabia were quite different from that of the pupil of Pakistan, or uh, uh, the lifestyle of Pakistanis were quite different from that of the European people. So it will depends upon environment, or it will depend upon the places that you live there. The examples are natural hair color, blood groups, etc. So these are so-called genetical, or that is what so-called discontinuous variation. And for example, weight, leaf length, or height, or skin color, so they were belongs to the continuous variations. Okay, so continuous variations are those variations that were adopted by a person himself or themselves. Okay, but the discontinuous variation are those variations that comes from the parents. Okay, are that were so called genetical variations. Come towards question 4, page 163. The diagram shows some butterflies. Okay, the diagram shows some butterflies. That the first one is so called small tortoise shell butterfly. The second one is so called peacock shaped butterfly. The third one is so called brimstone shaped butterfly. And the last
सर
one,
आपकी
or the
आवाज
fifth
तो
one,
कट कर रहा है
it is clear now. The last one is so
Yes,
called
sir.
common blue butterfly. Okay. The last one is so called common blue butterfly. All these are the 4 different types of butterflies. Okay, we have to answer this question. The first question is here. List 3 ways in which the butterflies are alike. List 3 ways in which the butterflies are alike. Okay. So the three ways that all of them have wings. Okay. All of them have wings. All of them have antennas. All of them have legs. Okay. And all of them have a three parts of their body. So they have two pairs of wings, a pair of antenna, and their bodies are divided into three parts. You have to write this answer, please. Please do write this answer on your book. Or if there is no place, so you have to write this on your science notebook.
सर ये पेपर में आ सकता है
Of course.
सर लिखना पड़ेगा या चॉइस करनी पड़ेगी
Maybe it will come in the form of unseen question, or it will come in the form of some multiple choice question, or a form of a diagram.
सर क्वेश्चन आंसर्स आएंगे
Of course, question answer will come in your paper also.
सर लिखने वाले हैं दूसरे
You will type. Can I move to the next slide? Okay, come towards the second part of this question. List three ways in which the butterflies differ from each other. List three ways in which the butterflies differ from each other. Okay, so how they were different from each other. So the things that are differ there, that their colors, their wing shape, okay, the shape of their wings were quite different from each other, and the sizes of all these butterflies were quite different from each other. So these are the three differences between them. Okay, the color, the wing shape, and the size. Okay, come toward the third part of this question. The common blue
Sir,
butterfly.
1 minute. Sir, 1 minute.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Common blue butterflies vary in length. There is a full range from small to large. What type of variation is this? Yes. Who will tell me about this question? Yes. Is it a continuous variation or discontinuous variation? Common blue butterflies vary in length. Okay.
Sir,
They are very.
discontinuous
Yes, sir.
variation.
There is a full range of from small to
Continuous.
large. So which type of variation is this?
Continuous.
This is also called a
Continuous.
continuous variation. Yes, you have to write continuous variation. Okay. Yes. Can I move to the next part? The fourth part is some brimstone butterflies have spotted missing from their legs. Okay. What type of variation is this? Some brimstone butterflies have spotted missing from their wings. Which type of variation is this? Is this a continuous variation or a discontinuous variation? Yes.
The some butterflies have spot missing. What type of variation is?
Yes. It is so called a discontinuous variation, okay? Because it is coming genetically.
Hmm.
It is a discontinuous variation.
Done.
Okay. The fifth part is the peacock butterfly looks like it has eyes on its wings. The peacock butterfly looks like it has eyes on its wings. The brimstone butterfly looks like a dead leaf when it lands on a plant. Okay, they were talking about this brimstone butterfly. Its color is yellow. It looks like that of a dry leaf or a dead leaf. Okay, so they were when they were sitting there on a plant. What is happening? That looks like a dead leaf. Suggest how these characteristics might help the butterflies to survive. So the answer is here. The eye factor make the peacock butterfly look larger and more dangerous, so it's predator. Predators are those organisms who were dependent upon the butterfly, okay, or who eats butterflies. The dead leaf effect provides a camouflage which helps brimstone's butterfly to hide from enemies. Camouflage is a word. It means that it will change its shapes. Okay, that they were not looks like an organism, but they were looks like that of a leaf. Okay, so that is what's so called camouflage.
Sir, you will send the PPT?
You want this in the form of PPT? Should I
Yes, sir.
should I send the slides in the form of pictures? Hmm?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So you can send as pictures.
Okay, I'm sending the answer. Yes. Okay, dear students, we will do all the rest of the
Done.
questions in our upcoming lecture, inshallah. Okay. So I'm sending these answers in the form of pictures in your WhatsApp group. Okay. And inshallah, after finishes this whole PPT, I will send this whole PPT in your WhatsApp group. Now, if you have any question related to this question, you can ask, please. Yes. If you have any question related to these questions, please ask. Come on. Anybody have a question? Okay, inshallah, I will send the question answers of all the chapters in your WhatsApp group. Okay, those students who misses any of the chapter or any of the test to yourself, then he should concern there. Okay, so inshallah, at after the class, I will send all those questions in your WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks a lot.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.